Rick Mooney in the Steel Studio. This time of year, I always right the wrongs that the media comes out with about the Steelers. The preconceived notions of people about the Steelers, the greatest organization in sports. And it's embarrassing. We haven't won a playoff game in, 8 years, 9 years? But this episode's about the Rooneys. This is about the Rooneys being called cheap, not wanting to have coaches. And I'm going to tell you right now, you see what's happening. We are hiring more coaches than we've had since Mike Tomlin got there. So obviously it was a Tomlin thing. I love Tomlin. I was happy with Tomlin. I didn't want him to come back after another playoff loss, but I'm not going to say he wasn't a good coach. He just was a control freak. He didn't want to. He didn't want to have the help. He wanted to control things on every aspect, and it hurt the team. I think that's part of the reason we weren't prepared. When it came to big games, we weren't prepared. Big games during the season, yeah, but playoff games, we got out-coached, out-schemed. We didn't have enough coaches. We didn't have enough schemers. And I know players have to make plays, blah, 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 but you got to put players in the right positions. Some of our schemes were terrible, and they even admitted so. Usually after the fact, but they did admit so. So Rooney, the notion that the Rooneys are cheap and did not let Tomlin hire coaches is BS. You see what's happening. We're going to have a passing game coordinator. We're going to have a defensive pass game coordinator. We're going to have I don't know what it's called, a chief of operations. We're going to have 3 offensive line coaches. We're going to have high pedigree offensive coaches. I mean, things we didn't have before. And this is what you need. You know, we always said Tomlin, as a good coach, he just needed help. He needed an assistant to help him. A veteran assistant. And he had one right there in Flores, but let him go. And this team was good enough to win a Super Bowl with a good coach like that and with the help. But it wasn't the Rooneys that was doing it. Rooneys are not cheap. Look at other organizations. They're not even going to the cap. We go to the cap every year. And this year we have a ton of cap room. We will go to the cap again. We have to re-sign some guys, and we're going to keep our own, and we'll add to it. And you're going to see a difference. Mike McCarthy was not a cheap hire. McCarthy was an experienced leader and an offensive mind, and he's putting young and experienced guys around him. That's what a good head coach does. He's the leader. That's it. He will call the plays. It's his vision. And all these guys, another thing, if they didn't like him, if he was a terrible coach, why would they come back and coach with him? Because they love the guy and they know what he could do. He's great. And I'm very excited. Go Steelers.